Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's shaking? What's happening? This your homeboy J Hood and all that. And right now, you're tuned into the Tales from the Hood vlog series, episode number 3. And if you don't know how it's going down by now, man, you soon will. I need everybody to go download and stream my brand new project, S.E.L.F, available right now on every digital streaming platform. I don't care if you got to get it from Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play. It don't even matter. Just make sure you go get it, run the numbers up, support the boy and support the real. You hear me? Salute. Let's get into this shit. On today's episode, we're going to talk about my most memorable performance to me, right? This is the time that I got to perform with Jay-Z. Now, anybody that knows me and have been following me for a while, they know that my favorite rappers are Tupac and Jay-Z. Those are my two favorite top 2 artists of all time, right? So, I was fortunate enough to share a stage with them one time, a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? On this tour called the I Declare War Tour. This one he did I think it was 2 or 3 shows. One in Philly, one in New York, and one in Jersey or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. It might be 2, but I was at one of them, right? Hov got a song with the Lox called Reservoir Dogs. So he called them up to rock that song with him on that tour. And he also invited Puff to perform and do whatever that he was doing. So while we were there, it's actually a photo that's been floating around for a long time of me, Kanye, Akon, SP, Bombi, and Jeezy that I post up a lot. You know what I'm saying, on my social media accounts. I posted to remind people that I've been around for a while, but that's where that photo took place at. It was backstage at the I Declare War Tour. So okay, back to the story. Now, Hov was on stage rocking this shit, doing this 1-2. He called the Lox on stage to do the Reservoir Dogs joint, so I went with him. Okay, so kids get on there, everybody doing their verses and shit. I got a mic too, so I'm doing the ad-libs. I didn't actually get to perform any verses, but I got to hype man the whole shit. So, like I was saying, everybody doing their shit. I'm doing everybody hype man shit. I'm doing the ad-libs. I'm doing everything, you know what I'm saying? Like P, Kiss, Luch, everybody, you know what I'm saying? So, it got time for Hov to do his verse. I ain't gonna lie, man. We in front of 40, 50,000 people, so I'm like, man, I gotta get my shit off, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure that I stand out some type of way, because I'm not, I don't have a chance to spit any bars, so I gotta make sure people remember my presence. I gotta make my presence felt. So, I get beside Hov while he's spitting. I'm beside him. Every hand gesture that he make, I'm making the same hand gesture. Every time he move, I'm moving. He do this, I do this. You know what I'm saying? Like he doing all this, I'm doing this. I'm mirroring him. You know what I mean? Everything that he doing, I'm doing. that shit was hilarious now that I think about it. But I'm like, yo, fuck that. I gotta get my shit off, man. He moved this way, I moved this way, man. You know what I mean? He duck, I duck. All that type of shit. So it's like, yo, I know motherfuckers in the crowd was like, this nigga wild. I don't even care, man. Like that shit was the highlight of my career to me, you know what I'm saying? Even though, other people may not agree, they might say it's other shit, but to me, that was huge, you know what I'm saying? So after that, Puff ended up getting on stage, they ended up performing the Benjamins, and lo and behold, I did this same thing with Puff, even though they ain't one of my favorite rappers, but he started spitting. I got beside him, did his ad-libs too. He moved left, I moved left. He moved right, I moved right. You know what I'm saying? He dancing around, I'm dancing around. Everything they did on stage, I did it. So I made sure whoever that was there that day watching that show remembered me. So if you was in attendance at that specific show, you know that boy Hood was on stage doing this 1-2. You know what I'm saying? And after we got off stage, I ain't even gonna hold you up. Like I ran down on Hov and I kind of froze up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only time I ever got starstruck in my life. Like I knew what I was gonna say before I got to him. But when I got to him, the shit ain't come out like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I looked at him, he looked at me. I'm like, yo, dog, like, yo, nigga, your shit crazy, bro. Like, yo, he looked at me and started giggling and laughing and shit. Like, yo, man, yo, young, your shit fire, man. Keep that shit up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, oh man, this nigga just told me my shit fire. You couldn't tell me nothing after that. You feel me? Especially just after I got on stage with him, I'm like, yeah, ain't nothing niggas can tell me out here, nigga. I didn't rock and got the hype man for Hov, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that was just a memorable time for me, and I never forget that ever in life. You feel me? Like, that's something I'm gonna always remember. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because it was an epic moment. And like I said, it's a photo that I always share from backstage at that event. So next time you see that photo, now you know the history behind it. All right? Till next time, man. Tales from the Hood vlog series.